Ah, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh.
What up, G.A.M.R fam?
What the hell was that? You got
Wow.
a frog in your throat? You got Kermit, you got Patrick Mahomes in your throat.
Hello.
I feel like
Hello, everybody.
I feel like Kermit's matured a little bit over the past couple of years, though. He used to sound
Maturated?
way more. Yeah, he used to sound way more.
I just like to throw touchdowns.
like he's working on his deep throat.
Give me the ketchup.
Jesus. Well, everybody, welcome to the next episode. Oh, gosh. Jeffrey, Anthony, and Mark, it's great to have you here. How is everyone doing? I'm not sure Anthony's directing traffic. I don't know what's going on. He's never looked like he's been to a YMCA, but he knows how to do the dance. He actually doesn't know how to do the dance. I apologize.
He's the greeter.
How we do? The greeter.
How we doing?
Welcome to the YMCA.
Oh my goodness.
You want to work out?
That must be a Grand Forks YMCA for sure.
No, that one's like, hello. You wanna get heavy and like sweaty?
I'm confused. Like, did they smoke too much before? That's what they do there now?
Absolutely.
Jesus.
Just get all of the stoma. I just really like to come here and work out.
Oh God.
Lift all the weights.
Is this an After Dark episode? Because it's starting out like one.
It probably will be.
Yikes.
Before
All
Anthony
right.
steals the question of the episode, I have a question that I just thought of just
That could
now.
happen.
If you're bald and you're washing your head, is that considered a facial still? Since you have no hair. Like, how high do you have to go before you're actually washing your head? Not a facial.
I guess it's just one giant forehead, huh? That's more like a 10 head.
Mark.
I keep saying facial and I can't help but think of. Okay, so
I did that on purpose.
secondary question.
So, like, no, if a bald guy goes to a salon and he's like, yeah, I want a facial, they're just like, how far?
All of Just give it all.
They're just like when you go to fucking Olive Garden, they got the Parmesan. Tell me when. Tell me when.
Yeah.
You're good. All right.
So two bald dudes are a couple, and one gets the jizz on his head. And now it's a facial. Facial LaFleur.
Well, everybody, welcome to After Dark episode number 3.
I think this is number 4.
Like you're counting.
They're all After Dark at this point. Shit.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, Anthony, here's your opportunity to make your next fucking question.
Yeah. So
Wait, we're
Anthony,
not going to
what's your
address the
question?
bald question here? I think it deserves some merit.
Where
is the line?
Where's the line?
Where's the
line?
Well, it doesn't matter. What if you got a horseshoe? Then what?
He's not bald.
He's
He's balding. Well,
he's got a bald-ish area.
I still
right?
say facial is still like the top of the scalp here. Like it's
Okay. Could he wear it in Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
that's a chicken saw.
Would that dude wear it all the way back, or would he just stop?
This reminds me, for some reason, your question on that reminds me of the movie Face Off. When John Travolta and Nicolas Cage changed faces, and somehow they also changed bodies.
Yeah,
God, that was
Great
a
movie,
fucked up
though.
movie. It was a
That
good
movie's so
movie.
good.
It was
It is a good one.
Weird though.
I could eat a peach for hours. I love peaches. You guys drink energy drinks?
I do.
yes.
I should have known. You guys ever had the Peachy Keen Monster energy drink?
No.
Maybe.
Was it one of those monster juices or what?
No. Remember when I just said energy drink?
No, it is an energy drink, but they have like uncarbonated like juice beverages. They're called Monster.
Remember?
Like
Do you
juice
ever
or something
drink
like
in the
that.
energy drink Monster Peachy Keen flavor?
No.
Okay, you got it that time. Gotcha. Cool. Got it. Good job. Fucking jackass.
Learn your brands, bro.
Learn your questions. Like, what the fuck? Wait, is that the juice? Is that the milk? Was that the milk flavored energy
Mark,
drink from Monster?
explain, please. Please help me out here.
What?
I would have said juice.
Really?
That's right.
Nothing.
Silence.
They're like
That's-
no. They're like the Monster rehabs are like lemonade and energy
say
drink
rehab.
infused.
He didn't.
There's also a Monster juiced with different flavors that's not carbonated, and then you have the regular Monsters and the Ultras.
The point that Jeffrey was making is the answer remains the same. Have you had it? Yes or no?
No, I was asking a secondary question.
No, you asked if it was one of the juices, and I said the energy drink flavored peachy keen.
They're all energy drinks, you idiot. It's called Monster Energy.
It doesn't change the fact that, like, have you had it or not? Like, what if it was juice?
And then you-
No, I'm
or
asking.
not,
No, I haven't
or-
had it. Is it one of their juice versions or is it not? Still an energy drink. Doesn't matter.
Energy drink.
Still a Monster Energy.
Hey, man, it took like how long we been in this episode here? Let me
Not
look
long
out
enough.
here.
Wow.
Not long enough. It's the first time in all these episodes. We're 7 minutes and 16 seconds into here.
Right,
You
end
call
of the
me a
episode.
Fucking idiot.
Let's go. It was good talking to you guys. King's Coast. Use that code. 10%.
10% for us to never do this again.
Yikes.
What's your real next question? Because I know you have one, and I know it's not about juice.
Zero juice. All right. We call
Energy
cold
drink.
things chilled, right? If we're referring to cold items, they're usually chilled. Why do we refer to chilies as being hot?
Because it's a vegetable.
Different kind of
What?
chill. Chili is I got nothing. The extra L adds the coldness.
That's what it does.
There's 3
Right?
L's in chili.
No, in chili there's only it's CHILI. In chill it's CHILL. The extra L in chill adds the cold.
Fucking hate this show.
I don't know, dude. I'm just
Where's the
saying.
juice?
Where's the juice? It's from the chili. I got my cold chili juice.
There's 3 L's in chili. Maybe there is. There is now.
Okay. So,
Hate it
moving
here.
on. 2/3 of the show has now seen the Batman. I want to hear some thoughts.
I've seen it twice, just in case you didn't see it, Mark. So technically,
Well,
if you
so
wanted
now
Yeah.
you've seen it for all 3 people. So, I saw it once. You saw it twice. It covers all 3. Yeah, math.
you've seen it for all 3 people. People already turned off this episode. We can keep going. It's all right. People stopped watching.
Click. Zip.
Can't afford this.
Mark, do you want us to talk about it? Can we talk about it? Do you care, or do you not want to talk about it?
Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead first. I want to hear your.
No, I want to
thoughts.
hear your thoughts. I already said my thoughts. You guys know my idea, my
But you
thoughts on
didn't
the
talk
movie.
about it because you said we weren't going to talk about it.
I just want to know what you thought about the movie. We don't have to go into details.
Oh,
I
I
don't
thought
want
it
to
was a-
spoil it for the,
Well,
Forster
I
over
want
there.
to talk about more of it in depth. I don't want to never talk about it because Mark's not going to watch it
I just want your opinion. Was it good?
until June.
Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. I saw it twice. This means 2, by the way.
It's like a vagina.
What does V mean?
V means
Variable.
5.
Yes. Variable. Very likely that I saw it twice. That's what that means. This means very likely that I saw it twice. I loved it. I loved the whole thing. One of the guys I work with, he was like, it seemed like 30 minutes too long. And he was talking about like the last 30 minutes of the movie. And I was like, yes and no, I guess. I liked it all. I wouldn't change anything about it, really.
I wouldn't either.
It was.
And I'm still a fan
it's
of like the old school 80s Batman movies.
because you're
but-
old as fuck. So
I never really got into the whole Adam West thing.
Okay.
I don't
so
know.
you like
But
the one Batman movie from the 80s?
yes, 1989.
Yeah, you're good.
This
So
is
it's stuck in the 80s Batman movies. That means more than one.
Oh my god!
I know.
Cutscene. Get us out of here.
See? I
No,
love
it
it,
was
though, Mark.
good.
You
It was
should, I
good.
want you to see it so we can talk about it more on and off
do
the
too.
episode. But to not like this doesn't give any spoilers about the movie, but the Penguin, Colin Farrell, is getting his own series on HBO Max. That's gonna be really good. He was a lot of fun as a Penguin.
Didn't even know he was in the movie until I saw him in an interview after I saw the movie.
You didn't pay attention to the credits. It shows his name.
I didn't stay for the credits. I chilled.
It's in the beginning.
I backed out.
Just kidding. They didn't give any credits in the beginning, Mark.
Trevor's like,
It just says the Batman, and then it goes into fucking creep going. Fucking, it was great.
Good times.
Paul Dano did great as Riddler. He was really good.
good. No, I'm excited to see it. I probably won't see it till it's available on whatever it comes out on for.
It's supposed to be on HBO Max in like
I was
the
gonna
middle of
say.
April.
So that's when I'll probably first see it.
Why though? Why you gotta wait so long?
Cause I don't have time to go to a theater, man. Shit.
They have beer,
That's true. That doesn't give him more time.
It doesn't give.
but
me
it's
one.
incentive.
Yes, it's insensitive
I'll
to
bring
mention
the
that. You're right.
kids.
Probably just bring Corbin.
Yeah.
Everybody's been sick lately. I
Perfect.
haven't
They
had-
leave them at home. They can all take a nap. Quarantine them. Go see a movie by yourself.
I've done that.
They're not old enough to leave at home by themselves yet.
Lock all the doors.
Soon.
Get cameras in there. Be all right. It's
I'll be
2022.
like, watch it on my watch. Like, yeah.
Just
What's the
drinks
difference
like
in
that.
you being in this room and doing this? Well, they're in bed. Exactly. We're just imagine 3 hours long of this out of your house.
Different. It's different though.
It's the same.
Oh, you're
all the
good.
time. What have you guys
Fantastic
been up to
Fantastic.
lately then though? Since we've communicated last.
I don't think
For
they can
those of
hear
you
that.
listening- for those of
Yeah,
you
I don't
listening,
think they
he's
can hear
holding
that.
up a Elden Ring case. Clearly, he's just been. No, I can't hear that. This is an ASMR.
Wait, is that even open yet?
No,
It's
meant
empty.
for it's meant
It's
for
empty for one.
collecting.
empty.
Collecting.
It doesn't say that on there.
Ring.
Why do you
Elden
have
Ring.
a barcode on
That
there?
says G.A.M.R because you still have to pay for it.
It's supposed
No, well, I mean after the fact. You're gonna hang on to that? Scan it. I can prove it.
I'm not gonna rip it off of there. This is terrible cellophane. Like it's already splitting right here. I'm not gonna take that thing off. Like, but this case is freaking fantastic. Like I love the
It's
art
beautiful
on this
artwork.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh god. Like
Oh,
I kinda,
God.
Straight out of the game too.
I should have sent you a box of
Oh,
tissues
this
when I
is
mailed that to you.
really getting weird.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Oh,
Hi, welcome to the Gamer, where we molest our gaming cases.
I don't think we should say that word on here. Just saying. Whoopsie.
it's a wonderful game. I like
It is a
it.
wonderful game. Wonderful game.
Wonderful game. I like to play it a lot of time.
Did you see they put Guardians of the Galaxy on Game Pass?
I did, and I haven't yet to play it, but
I
I
installed it yesterday. Took fucking forever. Was that
Really?
yesterday? Day before?
I've heard really good things about the game though, and I want to play it. Play it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll play it tonight. I might play more Star Wars tonight.
Yeah, I need to get into that game after I'm done with Elden Ring. I just don't know when that'll be.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be making a second one, aren't they? Of
Guardians?
no. The
Fallen Order?
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe
Yep.
so.
Yeah, or we talked about this last time.
I hope
how they don't
they-
have a release date.
I hope they have more customization of both your character and
And your lightsaber.
yeah, the lightsaber would be like
I want more than 3 colors.
more than 3 colors, more potential like to dual wield, as well as like have a double, like the
Like a
Darth
staff?
Maul style. Yeah, like I don't know.
Well, you in the game you have it is 2.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. Like eventually, so like when you start the game, like one side of it is broken, and then eventually you get to a spot where you fix it, and it is a dual wielding like Rey's lightsaber, or yellow one that she gets at the very end.
Gotcha.
They should do a deal kind of like where if you find hidden items or hidden stones, that you can change the color based on what you find. Kind of like in Knights of the Old Republic, you'd have to go out and actually find
Wasn't
that
colors
how
to install in your
There's like cache
lightsaber.
boxes in the game on each level and area that you open up with your BD whatever BD1. I can't remember his number, letters, name. Words are hard, but
They are tonight.
you can send him into a box and he'll loot it, and you get like a new outfit. You can somehow you get a new paint job for your spaceship. You get parts for your lightsaber, and then you get parts for him. You get like health packs. So I mean, they do that, just not in a very like. I really honestly think, and I haven't played through the whole thing yet. There's only 3 colors that you can have your lightsaber, and that's blue, green, and yellow.
I want purple. I want the Mace Windu
I want-
fucking purple.
I want red. Like I want.
Dude.
I obviously haven't, like I just said, I haven't played through all of it yet, so I don't know if there's like a potential. Do you pick a dark side type of thing or whatever? But I would like it if there was part of that in the next game or in any Star Wars game where you can choose to go light or dark, much like in Force Unleashed. So I really love that game. I want to replay it, but then it's like I want it to be canon in the current universe.
Right. Right. No, I
Outside
definitely want
of-
to see.
Outside of video games, real quick, I know Mark, you don't really like sports all that much. You don't
Oh,
talk
man,
about
I was
it very
gonna
often.
cut into it too.
But
Sports.
how do you guys feel about the recent trades that happened? Because I really don't know how I feel about Russell Wilson yet.
I just
I don't
want
know.
to sit here
Did you
for
see?
a moment.
Did you
and
see
then,
Amari
like,
Cooper went
at
to the Browns?
At the end, just let me know. And
And they cut,
go back
Landry?
Taken.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Anyway,
Let me know when you want my opinion, and I'll just give it to you quick.
well, we're waiting.
I don't know about that sport ball, but I like it. And then there's the things and the people
Hold in the basket.
and touchdown.
And he hit a touchdown, knocked it from half court.
Dude, he was 300 yards
Hole in
away
one from the
Got an eagle.
Mendy.
at the 50.
All right. Yeah. No,
Anyway.
from what I've
You
seen
guys-
so far, though, like, I don't know. I'm curious to see how the Aaron Rodgers situation plays out. Has he actually put pen to paper for that contract?
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure.
think so, but I think it's
Pretty
going to
sure.
happen very soon.
I
Pretty
was
sure he
under
did.
the
Well,
impression that he didn't, because he had
he
tweeted
made a
something out
yeah.
saying that I don't know if it was a tweet or whatever. He had put something out there saying that he had not actually signed anything, that he is still planning to play with the Packers, but nothing has been like made official. So there's still potential for some change involved in that. Like he said that they have to figure some things out before he actually signs on the line. So what that means, I guess, is anybody's guess. But he'll be a Packer is the way he made it sound. So I don't know.
From
think
what
the
it sounds
money's
like,
right.
you don't really pay attention to sports and you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't.
So
You're right.
I'm going to take your information with a grain of salt and not really give a care.
I
Please
think it's not the money he wants to change. I think he wants to change his role in the team as far as
I
like
wanna
a
be the kicker as
managerial
well.
standpoint.
He wants to be more like Brady was, I think, where he wants to
Yeah.
have more involvement in the signings and whatever.
Maybe should have done that earlier in his career.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if he is taking on 200 million over the next 4 years. That's a huge freaking hit to the salary cap.
Salary
I
cap,
don't know what they're going to be able to add to the team with that kind of a salary cap.
I saw something that said they're going to try to franchise tag Adams.
That's
They
the
already did
first
that, I'm
thing.
pretty sure.
Did they actually
Didn't
do
Who
it?
knows?
That
Maybe he tweeted about it and it didn't happen. Well, we don't know. Sports are this thing like don't really happen in the world.
that's true.
So
I mean,
they're
I
not
don't-
real.
I don't even know what I'm talking about, so I'm just
No.
saying
Oh
things.
my god.
But no,
So
that being
obnoxious.
said, like it's no, and that was my first thought too. Like, okay, if this is how it's going down, like 200 mil for 4 years, that would be the first thing that I would do.
Gets
For
hurt
the
year
org
one,
is-
retires. They lose out a bunch of money.
Adams gets hit with the franchise tag. I mean, I think that he would be okay with it. Like, I mean, if he wants to play with Rodgers, which he has said that he does, he's gonna lose some money in a year or two, whatever it is. Like, he's gonna have to take a pay cut in order to do so. But in doing so, he has a better chance of getting to that ship, you know.
He's not going to get even to the wild card game. Just calling it right now.
They need supporting cast, and with that kind of a salary cap hit, how do you sign any free agents that are going to be valuable enough to do exactly?
don't.
You're going to lose your line. You're going to lose those key players on D. You're going to everything that made the team decent this year. You're not going to have. You're going to have Adams. You're going to have Rodgers. That's going to be about it.
Who do you guys
see?
think?
There's sorry, I'm just gonna
No,
cut
go
in
ahead.
right here.
Go ahead. Yeah, go
You
ahead.
guys see that there's some possible moves going for Watson now that he's been exonerated, I guess, or no official charges are going to be brought against him. Let's put it that way. So
Fuck
pretty
that
good
guy.
chance he's going to end up back in the league.
Fuck
and
that guy.
I have
I mean,
read
technically, he
multiple
wasn't out of
sources.
the league. He just wasn't playing.
right. I've read from multiple sources that the Vikes are actually shopping on him.
No.
That's
If-
not a
if-
good fit, for their offense and for their image.
True.
See, and that would be such a Vikings thing to do, though. Like, how many people in the past have they gone through that are similar standards? I guess. Like, I mean, they're big on the problem children. Like, they had Moss, they had Chris Carter at the time was a problem child. They've gone through Percy Harvin.
Yeah, but they drafted him.
Yeah, but like he was like
You mean just the character type people?
yeah, they like to do this kind of thing. They'll take a chance on a player
Like that's a Browns too.
in hopes that
A
they'll
lot of them,
be
actually.
able to like control them and like kind of get them under wraps. Well, you know what I mean. Like change their personalities and get them to the point where they're like functional. And it's I just no. If the Vikings do it, I may very well jump ship. Like, fuck you guys. Like,
I don't think he's going to go to Minnesota.
I
A new
hope
Raiders
not.
fan has joined the group.
Not Raiders.
Raiders.
I wouldn't go to the Raiders.
Oh man,
The AFC West is now looking kind of like a different type of division.
dude,
Some of
it's
these-
insane.
I saw a thing today that somebody thinks that Von Miller is going to go to Kansas City. And I was like, I don't see that ever.
I heard Vaughn wants to go
I
back
think he wants to go back to Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, he said that he wants to go home.
Right. And
About,
then I saw a thing where he tweeted or Instagram posted or TikToked, twatted, who knows, a picture of him and then said 58 and 40 and said, like, which one looked better in orange and blue? And then made a comment of like, I wonder if they'll give me my old locker back. Watched it and not record me again. Great. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? I'll just talk from back here. Maybe you'll hear me. On my recording, it'll happen. You guys just won't
Yeah.
address it. Gives a
Yeah.
fuck.
He's getting
All right.
upset. He's getting upset.
What about Mac? Mac going to the Chargers.
What a weird thing in general.
I agree.
So real quick, the Broncos trade is a crazy trade that like the Seahawks lose while still winning but losing. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna give you half of our draft picks, Noah Fant, and Anthony's least favorite quarterback. We'll take your best player,
The dude's
your leader on your team, and best of luck.
I don't know. I think that they gave up way too much.
How many
honestly.
first round picks did they give up? 2, 3?
Two
first rounds, two second rounds. And the fifth round.
Insane.
Yep.
That's insane.
And then Noah
And Noah
Fant.
Fant.
Just give him a couple of
Shelby
kidneys
Harris.
too, and then John Elway's like firstborn grandchild. You know, whatever.
Well, he's already had his firstborn grandchild, so no.
Give him the third or second then.
Third or second.
I mean, it's you don't gain the years back, but you still get the child. So I mean, they still get the first grandchild.
What do they call that? Child surprise,
Yeah.
right?
Kinda.
I believe that's what that's called.
No.
Henry Cavill's going to show up on a horse.
Anyway,
Like, I'll
so
take that,
then-
thank you.
I saw a thing too that the Tyrann Mathieu might go to the Cravens.
Really, I thought he was also in talks with the Saints, and then he tweeted the other day, and he goes,
Fuck the Saints.
"This business treats their players like shit."
Who does?
Obviously, he's not getting what he wants. Matthew, he tweeted out the other day that this
KC
NFL business
does?
treats the
Oh.
that the NFL as a business treats their players like shit.
Well, that might be like a comment toward the suspension for what's his name for gambling or placing bets in the league. He can't play the
Ridley?
whole season, but Ray Rice can knock out a girl and be like, "Oh, we'll come back later in a couple of weeks after your hand is healed up. Come on back."
Yeah.
Like that's probably what he means by that. I'm not going to go further into that because that's stupid. But yes.
I have also heard that KC's trying to shop for Landry too. That now he's been cut, which would be interesting considering they just signed Josh Gordon again. That could be good for them too.
Yeah, man.
Oh, why are you shaking your
Josh
head?
Gordon is such like he's
He's sending smoke signals for other players that come to Kansas City.
He's I don't know.
Could be worse
wanted
things you could
Josh
do.
Gordon to come out and just ball out when he got picked up by New England, and even when he went to Seattle. I don't know. It's such a waste of talent. Like he had so much potential. Like in his prime, just doing what he did while under the influence of what he was. Like I mean, he was insane. He is such a baller, and he comes out and I don't know. I just want to see him back to some shape of his former self.
Same. I'm a fan. I think he's due. So I'm hoping that they actually incorporate him well into the system. going forward.
He had flashes with the Patriots too. Like I mean, he's still got like serious talent. He just needs to get his mind right and get things under control. I don't know.
AFC West, I think, is going to come out strongest division in the league, hands down.
What do we think of that offense though in Denver? Like, what do we think will end up going down with that? Like,
Russell Wilson's going to throw 13 interceptions.
Man, like I don't know. Like I can't understand that trade though. Like maybe 5 years ago, but Russ is past his prime as far as
the
I'm
idea
concerned.
that it's an experienced quarterback that you don't have to coach him really all that much because he can adapt to what they're going to throw at him for an offense, and then it's basically a super enhanced Teddy Bridgewater who can run around, make plays on his feet to get the ball downfield, but be accurate in his throws.
I think
what
they
think of it.
they have the receiving core, they have the running back. They never really had that quarterback to put it together. I think
but
if
they're not going
Russ
to have a
comes in,
quarterback after 2 years. So that's the thing
well,
for me.
it.
That-
Well,
well,
they're not
that's
going to have
just
him
their-
after 2 games
they're-
because he's going to get
they're
fucking
trying to
hurt.
push for that.
Because
Same
offensive
thing
line
they
is
did.
trash.
It's the same thing they did with Manning. They're trying to get Super Bowls.
But it's a different team than that.
And he's a different style of quarterback than
Yep.
Manning was. Like
Yep.
Manning, if if Russ was able to transition into being a pocket passer, I think that he could be a decent QB, but I don't think that he is set up right now. Like his body is not going to last a full season in Denver with what they've got for line. Like he's not going to make a full season.
Now they don't have any draft picks to get a new lineman either.
Yeah.
It's I don't know.
Unless there's just some sort of different offense that what's his name is going to bring in and just because like he comes from Green Bay, which is a different offense than what Russell was in, and they're going to try to. I don't know. I don't fully get it. I like the idea of it. It's a competent, successful quarterback to maybe be the leader that the offense needs.
And I don't. Yeah,
that's all they need. I mean, you look at Alex Smith. Look at Alex Smith. I mean, he was able to get them going in the playoffs. His first time coming into KC. First time in what, like 10 years or something like that?
But that's with a coach that has the same play style for his quarterback that he would be used to. This is a Green Bay offensive coordinator coming and bringing in completely different type of quarterback to be in his system, and then using weapons that aren't familiar with either one of them. Granted, run a route, buddy. Like they'll figure it out, but it's different for them altogether, and now all three of them are different.
Yeah,
I think Sutton and Judy are going to benefit well from this.
I think Sutton sucks and should get the hell out of there.
I agree. I agree.
I wish they would have traded him with.
And Fant was a guy
can't
too,
afford
like,
to.
that they should have kept. Like I kind of wish they would have gotten rid of Sutton, honestly, more so than Fant. But that's my opinion. But I don't know. We'll see how it shakes up. I'm interested to see how that team progresses. I think that they could be good, but I don't think that Russ is quite that QB that they.
I think they'll win like 9 games.
I think that's a little high. I'm gonna go with 7.
2 more games. Fuck me, bro.
2 more games.
I don't know.
They're not gonna make playoffs.
I bet you they beat the Chiefs both times. I'll say it right now.
Ooh.
Both times.
No.
By no more than 10 points each game. Like between 0 and between 1 and 10.
Spread out there for it too. Look at that.
I don't know. I think Chris Jones and Nick Bolton still cause a lot of problems.
I think Kelsey gets hurt this year, and then that's going to cause Kansas City to have to shop him out because getting closer to the end of his contract, rookie contract probably, and wanting to open up some money to bring in some new weapons. And I think that's what's going to happen. It's a very majorly risk prediction, but that's what I think happens. Or Tyreek
I have
Hill.
faith in Veach.
One of those two.
The guy's done a pretty good job in the general manager position. He's moved around. He's adjusted contracts. You know, and he's brought in some really good draft picks as well.
And they've been successful.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they haven't.
How do you figure?
0 championships in the last 2 years since those moves and changes and adjustments after giving Mahomes all the money.
AFC championship appearances, though?
I thought they were playing for Super Bowls.
Everybody's playing for Super Bowls, but their playoff record is
said AFC championship.
Still really good. But yes, I think he's doing a good job.
No, he sucks. Thanks. Don't like him.
Go John Elway.
Speaking, not saying he's good either. I don't like the decisions he's making. I've just said that on the air. Hello?
Get to the playoffs, bro. Get to the playoffs. And we'll talk.
I'm not saying the Broncos are better. I'm just saying the Chiefs haven't won.
No.
Thank you.
Yet.
That's like,
We'll be back.
Speaking of not liking things, this is a random, very much off the topic, much like everything that we did since we started this thing.
Yeah, why not? Let's keep it rolling.
When you're in the everyday life and you're out shopping or you're driving or you're doing anything in public, is there like that one thing that humans do anywhere that annoys you the most?
Not using your blinker.
First of all, it's called a turn signal. American. I call it a blinker because it blinks.
They're just out of
if you
blinker
were just-
fluid.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you just put in the blinker fluid, you wouldn't have to fucking worry about that. You got a brand new car, you should get blinker fluid in
Well,
there.
it's a BMW. They don't come pre-installed with blinker
God
fluid.
Damn it. But yes, not
Americans.
using your turn signal pisses me off, especially while I was delivering mail for 7 years. Like it just annoys the shit out of me. Use your turn signal. It's easy.
Super hard.
It's literally this easy. Just
Yeah,
do it.
I'm gonna stay in the same format and say that douche canoes that drive big trucks that really should not be driving big vehicles like that park over the line
That are like, hey man, get out of my truck. Ah!
and crooked. Like you're a fucking asshat. Get out of here.
I've seen some
said hat.
ridiculous ones lately where they're the lines here, their tires over here, like straddling the line, and then yeah, like you said, also crooked. So you're taking up basically 4 fucking parking spots with one pickup. Why? Why
Have
are
you
you
ever-
doing that?
Have you ever parked next to them to make it complicated for them to get out though?
Yes.
Because that's fun.
The worst though
Absolutely.
is when you park next to them and try to mirror the way that they park, because
No, fuck that.
that's and then they leave and then you look like the shithead.
No, I park normal. on
Yeah,
top
I
of
get
them
in there. I
parking
get in there
wrong.
right in the
Yeah.
middle.
Get in there right in the middle.
Just
They
Make
park
it
like
real.
this. You park like this. Their fucking door don't open anymore. Fucking dickhead.
What about
Climb in
outside
through
of
your
driving?
window, you
Like,
bitch.
you bitch. Hop on up there, Justin. Get in your truck. I don't know any Justins. That was just a name I chose, I guess.
wow.
It's legit because every
It is, though.
shitbag I
Profiling.
know that drives a
His
truck
name
is named
Justin.
Justin.
I'm so glad we don't know any Justins.
know
What
a
about
few.
like when you're at the mall or the grocery store or Target? Those are the only 3 places you can be. When you go to places like that, so I feel like whenever I go somewhere or whenever I'm driving or doing anything, I'm just like, I wouldn't say nitpicking other people, but nitpicking other people. You know what I mean? I'm not the best at any of those things. I drive like an asshole, but on purpose to annoy other people. Just because I think it's really funny. Like if a car's on my ass, I will slow down without using my brakes, and
I
then
do that all the time.
try to figure out where they're going to go next in the road, and then try to get in front of them beforehand. So like, there's a thing when I leave work, there's an exit from the parking lot to the main street that it's supposed to be. Hey, you're not supposed to turn from the turn lane, so that bothers me altogether. Sound like a fucking bitter old man over here. Get off my lawn. But like when they turn, they're supposed to turn into the direct lane. Well, they don't, and they like to turn wide. But for me, I'll be on the left of them to also turn right, and almost force them to turn properly. And then whenever that happens, the missus is like, "You're an asshole." I'm like, "I'm driving the proper way. Why does that
Done
make me?"
before,
an
where like,
asshole?
okay, you're coming at each other, right? And I'm turning right into the first lane, and they're turning left, whatever, into the should be the close lane. And I'm turning as they're turning, and I've been honked at before. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to. You're supposed
Keep
to
your own
turn
lane,
into
bro.
the first lane, you shithead.
How
I'm
do you
turning
react to
too.
them
We
when they
can
honk at you though?
both
Like, what do you do?
I look at them and I'm like,
So sometimes what I'll do is I'll clap, like they're performing, and I'll clap at them. When I'm by myself, I'll be like, "Sorry."
sometimes I give a little wave, like, "Hey, how's it going?" Depends
My
on the
favorite is
mood. It
People
depends-
love a thumbs up compared to the finger
right?
so much. They love the.
Yeah, yeah. It pisses them off even more. Like if you give them the finger, they're pissed. But if you give them a thumbs up, or if you do something like I said, wave at them, they go irate. Like it's like.
So
Yes.
when I'm
mad.
at work, when people come in there and like eat that shit. Exactly. when I'm at work, and sometimes when I interact with people, I'm like, "How are we doing today?" And they just straight up ignore me while they're still like 5 to 7 feet away from me. I'll just be like, "Oh, fuck me, right?"
Yeah.
And then wait to see if they hear me, and then just try to interact with them like a normal person. And I think it's so. I had a guy today, like I was trying to tell him, no, you got to go out this door over here. As I'm walking up to the front, and he goes, okay. And I stopped at the front, and I'm standing there. This motherfucker gets like this close to my body, and I was like, what the shit just happened? What are we doing? That sign says stay 6 feet away from me. You're coughing over there, mister.
That's when you do one of these and you just kind of purposely lean into it a little.
This is like,
Touch my penis. That guy, the one over there.
That guy right there.
Grab
my
touch my
dick.
penis.
just
Grip that.
Is there anything that you guys do in your everyday that other people are like, why are you this way?
Ask my wife.
yeah, that's a good one. You should ask the wives or the ladies.
Well, there's got to be something, right? Because, like, I mean, I can
Yes.
say the same thing to you, but I know the answers.
No, my thing is that, like, I deflect with laughter a lot. So when I'm in trouble, I have this, yes, quotations, yeah. Like when I'm in trouble or in an uncomfortable situation, I have a tendency to kind of laugh a little bit, and my wife fucking hates it. She's like, you can't ever be serious, can you? I'm like, I'm serious a lot, but sometimes I like
Can
to
you
just
give me
make
a
light
full
of it.
example of like something that you got in trouble for, and then you're like,
Like,
hold on, Anthony, this is going to go a little longer than we wanted to. I want to hear the rest of this, and then
Yeah,
I want
let's
to hear
get it.
yours,
I
and then
don't,
we'll
I
get
don't
mine.
really know. Like, there's all kinds of different things. Like spending money, for example. Like, you spent how much on what? And I go, yeah.
And then Mark's putting
I
on his straight
did.
jacket. He's like,
Yeah.
Sound like a
I
fucking
did no
goat.
such thing. Did no such
Sound like a
thing.
goat.
Prove it. Prove it.
What about you, Anthony? Hold on, Mark, real fast. Don't mean to be mean, but have you seen Anthony's hair without his hat on? Like, we're related, but you can't tell that we're related.
Is he losing it? I haven't seen him without
No,
a hat
it
on.
looks
I don't
like-
know
lost
how
my
long.
hair.
It looks like somebody painted it on his head.
Because I wear a hat all the time.
It's
And it's
hair in
super-
a can. It's hair in a can.
Yeah, soul glow.
I forgot to spray it on before the episode.
I give it a
had
little
to throw a hat
spritz.
on.
Like, anyway, sorry, I just had to mention that because I thought about it earlier, and it's pictured in my mind because I can see it through his hat, and it's just, I don't know. Because one time when I was helping Anthony move into your guys' apartment when you guys lived together, and this dude outside looked at me and Anthony and said, "Are you guys related?" And we were like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I could tell because of the glasses." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that of all. Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
And then I was like, "We don't even look the same." Like,
Tell because of the
now we
glasses.
look the same. Now we don't look the same.
What? Yes,
Sorry.
literally everybody that wears glasses are related.
All 100% related. I've
God
got
damn
more
it.
hair on my
it's like
face
gingers.
than he does on his top face.
Facial.
What?
That's not true. Facial. Anthony, what is something that you do that Mary has issues with?
Let me break out the laundry list.
You gotta do laundry? Is that one of them? You don't do the laundry?
Yeah, you know, I'm not the best at just like taking my shit down here and doing it. That's just normal daily
Yeah,
stuff.
we
that I've
know
just-
because
I
we've seen
blank it
Mary
out.
crawling behind you into the laundry room.
Those are hostages.
Whoa!
Whoa, God!
So I'm curious though,
I didn't say that.
because like I feel like everything that I do,
I don't
Just
take
me-
proper notes.
he pulled out a list.
I grab a random piece of paper and I just start writing like bits of information on it, and then I'll never
It's not an
show that piece
organized
of
list.
paper. No, and then I've got like 8 million pieces of paper on my desk with all random notes, maybe compiled on different pieces of paper for one note. If I run out of
won't
space, I just keep
transfer
adding
them?
on to. Yeah,
Dude,
nah,
that is-
I don't know, man. My thoughts are not coherent
Are you a serial
sometimes.
killer? That's how it happens.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I just grab a
Like,
piece of
they're
paper.
not
If something
on the
comes to
wall?
mind, I write it down,
Are
and then
there-
I gotta like shuffle
are there
through 8 million
dead
sheets.
animals
Like,
in
oh
your
yeah, that's where
yard?
that was.
Like,
That's-
what's in your walls?
You don't have like actual and other mannerisms that you do that are just like, why do you do that?
Yeah, I keep the volume on even numbers.
Well, that's why we
Or
always
multiples,
do that.
or multiples are 5. If it's an odd number, like don't touch my TV. You're not allowed to watch in here. Yeah, exactly. I take the remote. I'm like, no, you're not doing that. Even in the car, like I can't do
I'm
it.
not sure when you guys lived together, Mark. Did you ever see Anthony like hold the remote and like twist it in the air? But he does this weird thing where he'll open his hand like this and it'll spin the wrong way, like he's a goddamn alien. And like I don't know how he does. I can't do it right now. I look like an idiot. Like
I still do that.
He's like kick flipping his phone or what? Like
Yeah. Well, no, you just twirl the
he was
controller in your hand.
His controller in his hand forever. You've never seen him do that? I feel like I'm yelling.
I don't know.
But like,
Yeah, you're very animated about this.
well, I
think you're more triggered by my controller antics than anybody else.
No, it's because I can't do it. I don't understand why you did it for one. Like you just be sitting there like watch TV, like, oh, like I didn't get it. Like
no, it's constant though. I'll be sitting there watching. I'm just like twirling the fucking remote in my hand.
Like I'll do this.
No, not like that.
Things I know. I said we are not the same.
But we have glasses.
We both wear glasses.
Well, you're right. My bad. I'll do it with my left hand. Oh, I can't. But like I'll twirl things in my hand like that just randomly. But I won't like. I don't know how he did it. But I was curious if Mark you ever saw that because thought it was weird. I was hoping that was going to be one of them. That was going to be like, why are you throwing that thing in the air? Like stop it.
Fucking slap it out of his head.
For me, it's not really anything I do with my body that annoys her or also just other people. I do this thing where like when I think something that somebody has said is silly, I'll be like, what? And I don't know why I say it like that. That's how it happens. But like to your point,
just
Mark,
ask if they are wet.
Exactly. When you laugh about it, when people want to like, if people argue with me, and I feel like I'm done with the conversation. I do it to people at work all the time. I'll just be like, sure.
Yeah. That makes me like they used to piss me off to no end when we were kids.
Yeah, I'm sure. You don't fucking get it, do you? Sure. Mm-hmm. Like it just, I don't know why, but that bugs people so much. But this is this one thing that I do above all else, and I make dead dad jokes. And I think they're hilarious because they are. But also, I don't know why I do it. And somebody one time was like, is that how you deal? Is that how you cope? And I was like, no, I absolutely don't do that. I would never do that. But no. But like, so people, I'm not sure if you guys have ever had these conversations with people, but they'll be like, yeah, I haven't talked to my parents in a long time, or I should call my dad or whatever. And I'd be like, yeah, you're right. Like I should call my dad. I try to, but all I get is dead air. It's really fun to tell people at work. I did to my boss today, and he was like, that's really, like he said it like that. He laughed. He's like, that's really insensitive. And I was like, why? It's like, well, what if somebody gets offended about it? I'm like, they're going to get offended about my dad being dead? That's what? What? That's silly.
I hope so.
Like you're gonna get. They're like, well, it's very insensitive. I was like, yeah, for them to make it about themselves, it's very selfish. I'm telling you a story and a joke about my dad, and you're making it about yourself.
No, you're gonna turn around and be like, what? My dad's not good enough for your jokes?
Well, I'll be like, well, I'm sorry, my dad just got the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Yeah.
I've told that to his brothers. Loved it. Super great. He's like, that's messed up. That's hilarious. Don't do that again. I just think it's fun. And I can't wait for those people to hear the episode and be like, why did you have to bring that up in the internet? Forever. I don't know. This is who I am. I love me being me. I don't hate it 100% of the time. Hang on inside every day. On that note, that was a positive way to end the episode.
I like it. Good jokes. Laughter makes the world go round.
It was so good, you guys got quiet. That's how good they were. Yes. That's what they go for.
Just like me talking about sports.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you did with your hand there was kind of weird, but also sexy.
What are you diddling over there, sir?
What are you diddling?
Diddly do. All right,
Zim
gamers.
zop zoobity bop.
We are here with our episode, and we'd like you to go ahead and give it a listen. Come back for more.
Oh my god, please stop. They're not gonna come back if you talk about it.
Maybe hit up the YMCA for all the wet stuff.
Can you do a welcome to Walmart?
Can you say all senior citizens should have life alert?
Oh my
They should though.
They should though.
No kidding.
Well, everybody, thanks for coming to the game episode. Jeffrey, Anthony, Mark, appreciate you stopping by. Have a good night. Don't tell dead dad jokes, especially if they're
Unless that's your
live.
thing. Unless that's your thing.
So, yeah.
All right.
Who knows?
Come back for the
Appreciate you
next
stopping
one.
by. Everybody, have a good one.
Thank you.